Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking a deep dive into something really fascinating, Nutrilite XX. We are going to totally dissect this highly comprehensive nutritional blueprint to see exactly what makes it tick. And, we're really going to uncover how modern science goes way beyond just your basic, everyday multivitamin to actually optimize the human body.
Okay, so here is our roadmap for today. We'll be covering the hidden nutritional gap, moving beyond basic multivitamins, essential vitamins and minerals, the power of phytonutrients, quality and manufacturing standards, and finally, the Amway legacy. Let's get right into it. Section 1, the hidden nutritional gap. What are you missing?
Look, every single day, millions of us just assume we're getting enough nutrients from our food alone. We eat salads, right? But consistent public health research paints a completely different picture. It shows that a vast majority of adults actually fall way short in key vitamins, minerals, and those crucial protective plant compounds. Between highly processed foods, totally jammed schedules, and let's be real, skipping meals, we often miss the mark on supporting our optimal long-term health. So it really begs the question, if your body could literally talk to you right now and tell you exactly what it was missing, what would it say?
Moving on to Section 2, beyond basic multivitamins, a shift in nutritional science. So for decades, the goal of a traditional multivitamin was super basic. It was essentially just to keep you out of a severe deficiency state. Think preventing scurvy or rickets. But modern nutritional science, it recognizes that true wellness isn't just the absence of disease. It's about resilience, right? It's about providing the body with a comprehensive system of nutrients to genuinely support optimal physiological function, healthy aging, and just overall vitality. And to achieve that level of optimal vitality, the blueprint of Nutrilite XX utilizes a massive payload of over 40 specific nutrients. That's huge. We're talking about 22 essential vitamins and minerals, combined with 22 distinct nutrients derived from fruits, vegetables, and herbs. It's a highly deliberate, really strategic attempt to bridge two incredibly important nutritional worlds: your essential micronutrients on one side and beneficial plant compounds on the other. All right, Section 3, essential vitamins and minerals, the cofactors of human biology. You can think of these essential vitamins and minerals as the biological spark plugs for your body. To really grasp what they do, we need to understand the term cofactor. Basically, these nutrients literally turn on the microscopic engines inside your cells. Human health depends on thousands and thousands of biochemical reactions happening every single second. And many of those processes require vitamins and minerals to step in as cofactors to help your enzymes do their jobs. Without adequate amounts of these specific nutrients, your biological processes just kind of become less efficient over time. Let's look at energy, for example. Biological energy isn't a sudden jolt from a cup of coffee. It's a very specific, step-by-step process where B vitamins act as cofactors to help your mitochondria produce ATP. Inside every single cell, your mitochondria, the powerhouses, they convert the carbs, fats, and proteins you eat into usable cellular energy. B vitamins like thiamine, riboflavin, and niacin are absolutely 100% critical to this exact metabolic pathway. Without them, your body struggles to efficiently generate ATP, which is exactly why B vitamins are so famously linked to vitality. The absolute crucial point here is that these essential nutrients sustain massive, incredibly complex systems. We're talking about a heart beating 100,000 times a day to 86 billion firing neurons. Just think about that for a second. Your brain represents only about 2% of your body weight, but it hogs roughly 20% of your body's energy. It relies heavily on nutrients like vitamin B6, B12, and folate just for neurotransmitter synthesis and keeping those nerve cells maintained.
Your heart, it leans on magnesium and calcium to regulate its continuous, never-ending beating. Your immune system needs vitamins C, D, and zinc to mount its sophisticated defenses. Your bones are actually in a constant state of dynamic remodeling. They rely on a complex network of calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, and manganese. And in our modern screen-heavy world, your eyes desperately rely on vitamin A and lutein. Literally every single organ relies on this delicate, interconnected web of nutrition.
Which brings us to Section 4, the power of phytonutrients, the plant-based differentiator. So while they aren't classically essential for basic survival, meaning, missing them won't cause it direct disease overnight, phytonutrients are incredibly vital for comprehensive cellular protection against oxidative stress. Every single day, your cells face oxidative challenges. These come from normal metabolism, environmental pollutants, even just sunlight. Well, plants have actually evolved these incredible compounds to protect themselves from those exact same stressors. And the magic happens when we consume them because they offer us those same significant antioxidant defenses.
And this perfectly illustrates their proprietary PhytoProtect blend, showing exactly how different plant extracts work together synergistically. This formula deliberately combines rosemary, turmeric, and quercetin to provide really concentrated antioxidant support from multiple plant sources. The idea here is simple, but man, is it powerful. Different plant compounds work through entirely different biological pathways, so by combining them, the formula provides a much broader spectrum of cellular protection than any single compound could ever achieve on its own. It's practically a targeted defense shield against cumulative cellular wear and tear.
This blueprint also explicitly aims to close the gap on something called phytocolor balance. Public health reports constantly show that most people completely fail to eat the full rainbow of protective plants every day. And colors matter. Different colors in plant foods actually indicate different protective phytonutrients. Purple and blue berries, they provide anthocyanins. Red tomatoes give you lycopene. Orange and yellow foods deliver carotenoids. And green cruciferous vegetables like watercress provide really unique cellular protection compounds. Double X utilizes 22 different nutrients from fruits, veggies, and herbs to help supply this exact broad spectrum of plant-based nutrition that we almost always miss in our standard daily meals. Section 5, Quality and Manufacturing Standards, the Science of Stability.
Now, when a lot of people read supplement labels, they see non-medicinal ingredients and immediately dismiss them as just fillers. But actually, that's a huge misconception. These are specifically engineered to protect the active compounds and make sure they're delivered into your body effectively. Take microcrystalline cellulose. It helps create a consistent tablet structure. Carnauba wax, that protects the tablet surface from moisture while it's being shipped. Other ingredients make sure the tablet breaks down at the exact right time after you swallow it. And compounds like mixed tocopherols help protect the stability of super fragile, fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and E. They're absolutely essential to making sure the active ingredients actually survive the long journey from the manufacturing facility right down to your cells.
What's really impressive here are the certifications. They demonstrate a massive commitment to transparency, backing up all this complex science with rigorous, independent, third-party verification. Having halal and kosher certifications means the product meets strict dietary standards for a really broad global audience. But the NSF content certification, that one is particularly crucial. NSF is an internationally recognized, totally independent organization. They rigorously test products to verify that whatever is listed on the label is exactly what is actually in the product, no more, no less. Plus, they ensure the manufacturing processes meet the absolute highest quality requirements. In a super crowded, sometimes confusing marketplace, that provides a vital layer of real consumer confidence.
Section 6, the Amway Legacy, Decades of Wellness Innovation.
So we have to talk about the history here. Amway's acquisition of Nutrilite decades ago effectively created a global powerhouse of agricultural research and distribution, and that has sustained serious consumer trust for over 60 years. Nutrilite was actually one of the very early pioneers in the whole vitamin and dietary supplement marketplace. Because they utilize ingredients sourced from their own farms and strict partner farms, and because they invest so heavily in scientific advisory boards and research centers, they've managed to maintain a really unique, specialized focus on plant-based nutrition. Very few companies can successfully navigate changing markets and rapidly evolving science for over 6 decades. That alone really underscores why they are such an established, trusted name in wellness innovation.
Ultimately, guys, we have to remember one key thing. Supplements do not replace healthy habits. So it leaves us to ask, how optimal is your daily nutritional blueprint? Honestly, no supplement is going to replace a balanced diet, getting enough sleep, working out regularly, and managing your stress. But as we've explored throughout this explainer, closing those hidden gaps in our modern diets with a comprehensive phytonutrient-rich formula can be an incredibly powerful way to support those healthy habits. So I want you to take a real, honest look at your own daily routine and ask yourself, what is your body missing right now that it needs to truly thrive?